Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Morning everybody, so let's take a look again on the cryptocurrencies. In fact guys, to be honest, it's not too many things that we could discuss right now. So mostly we could treat as reliable only longer term charts. On the lower time frames you can see, well, really big indecision on the markets. From one point of view, traders and investors analysis see that the situation fundamental background stands negative, but technical factors such as the providing of the liquidity from the Fed to the big banks on reverse repo rate trades in a big amount, and so-called the pre-elections rally when before the elections always the stock market is rising and central bank does everything to provide necessary liquidity to support to markets to create some image of the prosperity that the problems are solving or resolving right now, so everything's good. So this actually distorts the real situation in the market, and that finds some and reflects in actually lower time frames on the daily and intraday charts in particular. That's why if you will take a look at the weekly chart, you could see that nothing actually has changed. We see very small trading range within the recent 6 weeks after the collapse. Market is not able to break even minor resistance and 30% resistance of this engulfing pattern. So and as long as market stands right there, as weaker it becomes. So because if market stands too long and just below the minor resistance levels, it means that it has no power to break it. This of course looks bearish, and that's why whatever is going on right now and could happen within the nearest couple of weeks before the elections, maybe even Bitcoin will show some upward action. But anyway, when the pre-election rally will be over and Fed will dry out liquidity, market will drop. So that's why we're not really inspiring with this performance, and we still think that it's not a good time for investing in Bitcoin, and I wouldn't consider taking any long position on high time frames, on the weekly, on the daily chart in particular. On lower time frame, on intraday charts, yes, maybe some minor trades might be taken. But in general, by the view that what we see here on the weekly chart, well, that's looks really bearish. On the daily chart, actually guys, we already talked about this. This is big pattern, which is bearish dynamic pressure. Trend stands bullish by the MACD, but the market is moving lower. This usually leads to taking out of these lows, but you could imagine what will happen if market will taken out. We will get this butterfly and acceleration happens right below it, and that probably should happen relatively soon. On lower time frame, so take a look on the daily chart. Here we have the flag pattern. It's actually the same consolidation done on the weekly chart. Here it looks like the flag. Technically, trend still stands bullish, but the overall price behavior here absolutely not bullish. So usually when the market shows from some reversal or something of that sort, it behaves like this. So it should show some signs of thrust, some thrusting action, upward performance, but here we do not see it. And we suggest that it's more chances that we will get downside breakout. On the 4-hour time frame chart, we have actually nothing new with this choppy price action right there. There's very small candles. It shows total indecision on the markets, and as long as the market stands in this range, as more bearish it becomes. Friday action, as you can see here, it's better to take a look at the hourly chart. Friday upward bounce now has been reversed and almost erased totally, and this might become the bearish trap of the failure triangle breakout here. But as you understand, since this triangle stands inside of this range, it carries really well very small value, so it's not really significant. And currently on lower time frames, guys, I would say that it would be better to wait for some patterns. For instance, something like this. So if you remember, previously we have traded the butterfly. Here's was the three drive triple two buy for some pullback. That was our butterfly that we traded previously. Or sorry, not the butterfly, of course. Got this triple two sell. Here's once again another pattern, but in the opposite direction, something of that sort. So it would be better to wait for such patterns inside the range if you would like to trade and really make the scalp trades on the lower time frames. And start preparation for a possible breakout. So you could use either the stop sell orders right below this area, near the lower border, around it, either slightly above or slightly below. So in the moment of the breakout, you will step in, or consider some selling opportunities, something like this one, near the upper border, with the stop, placing the stop slightly above it. So this is what you could do currently if you're preparing for a downside breakout. Bulls could do the same, but in the opposite direction, trying to buy near the low borders using the same patterns, right, as it was here, and using the stop buy order somewhere above this level. But as I said, I'm a bit skeptical on the bullish potential on the market just because of the recent performance. I suggest that sooner rather than later, but we will get the downside breakout. So that's actually all that we could say currently on the Bitcoin market.